Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Gabriel Sterling, the Voting System Implementation Manager for the state of Georgia at the Georgia Secretary of State's office. And we are joined together again to give it the latest update on the hand audit and where we stand with the election counts. So out of the gate, we are at 4,968,000 ballots have been hand audited so far as the first round, which means we're down into the tens of thousands of ballots left to go through that process. And it is a process. We need to keep that in mind that once they go through that first round of hand tallying, they then have to go through quality control in every single county. So to that end, we need to discuss the tweet from my friend of 31 years, David Schaefer, the chairman of the Georgia Republican Party, talking about a massive error they found. What they found was the process going through the normal process. This is why we don't give out interim audit results, because it can be misleading to look at them, because there will be human errors on this. This was discovered on Sunday. The Secretary's office has been made aware of it since then. And we all knew what had happened here. And it was something that would, even without the monitors there, would have been caught by the quality control measures instituted through this paper hand audit process. That's why they're there. That's why they go through the quality control, to make sure there aren't transposition errors, extra zero errors, missing a batch, counting a batch twice, all things that happen when you do the hand tallying like this. So this is why you don't really go into the interim results, because they're not real until you get to the end of the process. So that's one out of the gate. Then we have another issue where an election day card was discovered through this process. This is in Douglas County this time. It was an election day precinct, Lutheran 739. And the results of that were, they were on that ballot, or on that card, 128 votes for President Trump, 156 votes for former Vice President Biden, 7 votes for Joe Jorgensen, and 2 undervotes where they did not cast a vote for president at all. So with that, it was a net gain for former Vice President Biden of 28, which takes our running tally now and puts the margin at 12,781. So that's where we stand right now. We still consider ourselves to be on a good pace right now for completing the audit in the scheduled time we have set, which is midnight tonight, and giving us enough time to go through the final certification process for the election, which we know is required to be done by Friday, so we can get the UOCAVA and military and overseas ballots out the door on Saturday. So that's basically where we stand right now. We have the teams from Voting Works and our elections directors around the state continuing to work. We've got 112 counties now that are single digits or better. A lot of them are 0, 58 are at 0 deviations from the ballot count. And we have 13 counties that just have them in the teens, like 12, 11, then through potentially 19, either positive or negative. So those are very close. They're doing the last bits of quality control on those. In some of the larger counties, they have more tally sheets to go through. So they're having to go through that process right now. So places like Cobb and Gwinnett and DeKalb and Fulton and Chatham, the places you'd expect, are going to take a little bit longer today. That's why we're glad they got a lot of their actual physical counting done early to give us the time to do good quality control and make sure that we have an audit that we can all rely on and look at and say, yes, this is the outcome and we anticipate it to remain this way.